Hey guys, Ian Flannigan here, and on this week's Freedom Friday Mastermind, we have the one and only Pratt. He's going to dig down and show you what it takes to list 100 homes this year in 2023 and beyond. So if you like this video, be sure to hit the like button. If you have any questions, type those into the comments section, and be sure to share this with your team members and enjoy the content.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. We've got about 50 minutes, guys. This is going to be powerful, a lot of information. And again, whenever I saw this gentleman, our special guest, do his presentation live whenever we spoke together in Greenville, South Carolina, December the 1st at an EXP event, I was blown away. I've seen his presentation. I've never seen it live, guys. This is absolutely amazing. He's going to bring the fire. Who wants more listings in 2023, guys? Everybody should have their hand up. We all do, right? Whoever has the most listings wins in this game called real estate, right? He's got an amazing story, and I'm going to let him share with you, fire you guys up, how he has become the listing boss. So without further ado, my good friend, Pratt. Welcome to the call, How you doing, my friend?
Man, Pat, any better? I'd be twins, brother. I don't know about you, but it's a great day to be alive.
Love it. I love it. Hey, and also I want to kind of share with you guys also, he's not only a good coach, but he's my accountability partner. We are both doing a 90-day gluten-free, alcohol-free diet, and he's holding me accountable to it. And we set this goal back in December and said, hey, let's kick it off first of the year. He's been doing gluten-free for 2 years. And he said, you know what? Let's kick off the year and explode our business. And let's do gluten-free and alcohol-free for 90 days. So guys, I'm on day 13. I feel freaking amazing. And so Haas, thanks for, your leadership and what you guys have been doing, growing EXP. I know you've got a lot of stuff to share. So I'm going to let you take it from here. So Haas, go ahead, my man.
Thank you, Pat. Man, there's some amazing people in this group. I recognize a lot of you. I'm seeing some familiar faces. Some of you I don't recognize, but if I don't know you, I'm Haas Pratt. It's a pleasure to meet y'all. Today, my goal is to leave y'all better than I found you on this Friday, Freedom Friday.
Yeah,
here we are. We're in we're in this place in this moment now, and the question is what do we do? What do we have in front of us? How do we make the most of the opportunity in 2023? How do we grow and become the best versions of ourselves in 2023? That's what I'm here to help you with, is to help you change and to equip you with what you need to be able to get results in this shifted market. And I know we have people all around the country. I asked Pat, he asked me to come in to speak today. I said, Pat, what are we talking about? He goes, I want you to talk about what you did, the presentation you did in Greenville, South Carolina. Recently did a tour down there. I was traveling North Carolina, South Carolina, helping agents break through the shift. And so what I'm going to help you with, y'all, today is that. So make sure you have your pen, paper, get ready to take lots of notes. I'm going to spend an hour together. I will open it up for any questions that we have afterwards. But before I get into it, here's my question for you. You come to these trainings, you attend them, you have amazing people pouring into you. My question is just to set the intention is why are you here right now? Like, why are you giving me an hour of your time at the end of your week? Like, what is it that you want to achieve from our time together? And the reason I ask that, and want you to set that intention, because I find I've worked with thousands of real estate agents in my career, and the most important thing to help people get to where they want to be is knowing what it is that people want. I find most people don't even know what they want. How can I help somebody get something that they don't even know what they want? So what I want you to do is to always know what it is that you want. Even though you don't know what you want, I want you to be thinking about what you want. Don't go into anything blind about setting an intention, because it's a simple blind spot people have that will prevent you from getting to where you want to go. So here's what I want to know. I know I got some amazing people here today. I'm going to help you take listings today. I want to help you put signs in the ground. So assuming y'all want listings, I want to know, how many listings do you want to take in the next, I'm going to say 4 weeks, because I like to move fast. So how many listings do you want to take in the next 4 weeks? If I could help you achieve this, and that's my goal. I'm here today to help you put signs in the ground and dominate your market. And so my intention is to help you take as many listings as you possibly can in your market in the next 4 weeks. What I'm going to cover in the next hour is going to help you get what you need with the intention of taking as many listings in 4 weeks. So that's my intention. So how many are we going to get? And I just want y'all to put it in the chat. Will y'all do that for me? Put it in the chat, put it out there. Let's let the universe go do its work. You know, we don't have to do all the work. The universe will help us. You know, we don't got to know where it all comes together. But what we got to know is what we want to happen. So let's see what we got here. We got in the next 4 weeks. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Here we go. 5 plus 5, 4, 4, 4, 10, 6, 1 per week more. 1 would be awesome. 2, 10, 4, 5, 10, 10, 10, 3, 2, 12, 6. I'm about to start auctioneering here, y'all. 10, 10, 9, no one other been out 2 to 3, 1 to 7, 10, 4. There we go. Keep going. If you have not put that number in that chat, I'm going to make you do it. I will not let you get off this trading today without you knowing what it is that you're going to do in the next 4 weeks. I'd failed today if I don't get you to do that, y'all. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to help you do that. I'm going to help equip you with what you need. I'm going to hit you. See, I'm going to share my screen. Y'all ready for this? So there we go. Yep. Real quick, let me just let me know y'all can see this. My chat, where you at? Slideshow play. Give me 1 second. Can y'all see this?
No. Let's see. Yeah, you should be able to share. Let's see.
Stand by. Hold on. Here we go. Listings. Why are we focusing on listings? Because in 2023, your intention needs to be take as many listings as you possibly can. How you dominate a shifted market. And it's not shifting anymore, by the way. It's hey, we got some hot mics, y'all. Will somebody help me with the microphones? Just
yep, I got you.
It is shifted, and this is where we are. So here's what you do to dominate a shifted market: you dominate listings. Your sole focus is to put signs in the ground, and that's what I'm going to help you with, is how to do that. Now, I'm not guessing at this stuff. I've done this. You know, I started in real estate. I'll tell you a quick story for those of you that don't know me. I believe if I can do it, you can do it. You know, I grew up in the Show Me State. Look at a big Mike clapping. He's up there in Northwest Mo. You know, grew up not far from him. I grew up there working on a dairy farm. I didn't go to college, y'all. I barely made it through high school. Man, I got all the problems. I'm dyslexic. I'm ADD. You know, everybody told me that, you know, my path was, you know, was the wrong path. So I had to go get what is mine in everything that I do. You know, nobody gave me anything, but I was fortunate to have people in my life, mentors like Jimbo, who was a millionaire. When I was a teenager, Jimbo, you know, gave me several pieces of advice. You know, I was just a Northwest country boy. I didn't know any different. I've never seen the ocean at this time. I've never been on an airplane. I was isolated. And Jimbo says, hey, Haas, you need to move. I said, where I moved to? He goes, you need to move to Texas. I said, why Texas? He says, you belong in Dallas, Texas. He said, you can make $100,000 a year here. You can make $1 million a year there. He said, you want to live where the cranes are, live where money flows. And I said, I'm open. He took me on my first airplane ride, and we flew to Texas. And I was 19 at the time. And I made the decision to move on that trip. And he made me set the date. And here's why I'm telling you this story, because I left on November 15th and I came to Dallas and I didn't know a single person here. And I get into real estate. And this is the thing about this is I failed miserably in real estate my first 6 months, but I figured some things out in that month 6 that I went from 0 listings to taking a listing a day to 0 to 30 listings in 30 days. You know, as rookie of the year, did $9 million in sales that year, all of which came from the second part of the first year. Here's why I tell you this, because you don't have to wait to get results. You can turn things around today. And you don't have to wait 3 years, 3 months, 3 days. It's moments of decision. And so what I want you to do is I want you to decide that you're going to succeed. Decide now that you're going to dominate the shift. And here's why. People succeed or fail long before they succeed or fail. It's a decision. And here's the reason why. In working with so many agents, you know, I don't care what market we're in. I can follow 100 realtors around for a year. And look, these are the numbers, y'all. 95% of the business is done by 5% of the agents. 5% of the agents are doing 95% of the deals. If you followed agents around for a year, if I followed y'all around for a year, I'm assuming y'all are overachievers, though. I'm not going to put you in this, but I'm just saying numbers are numbers. 95% did the same amount of business or less. Not much changes year after year. That's most people. 4% of agents had incremental increases in their business, and 1% blew up. They had exponential increases. This is why I do what I do, because my passion is helping agents get in that 5%. That 5% is where you want to be. Now, if you want to be in the 1%, that's fine. But the freedom is in that top 5%. Freedom in real estate exists in listings. Freedom in real estate exists not only in listings, but it's controlling your business, controlling your time, and controlling your inventory. Are y'all with me today, by the way?
Yeah, baby.
How we feeling?
Fired up.
I know that everybody's mics are mute, but I see Trey. Trey, number 50, bro. Good job, man. You're a good dude. Congrats, man. That's why I love EXP. You know what EXP does? It takes a little bit of that pressure off the old, the old commission, doesn't it? The little mailbox money, y'all. Get the mailbox money. What is in front of you right now is the greatest opportunity in the history of real estate. People, hear this first. They will not regret joining sooner. They will regret not doing more with the opportunity when they had it. There you go. Understand that, folks. Shift happens. Here's the deal. Market shift. I talked to a lady yesterday. She goes, oh my gosh, people are leaving. They're getting out. What's happening? I said, this is what happens in a shift. Shifts cleanse. People come, people go. I say, look at the people that left. I go, pull that list up. I want you to look at the list good and hard. These people, I said, I bet none of these people sell any houses anyway. I said, pull up the list. She pulls up the list. I said, how many are they selling? She goes, I ain't selling none. I go, see, don't worry about what people are doing now. I said, shifts cleanse. Shifts happens. Here's the good news, you skillionaires that I'm talking to. Let me tell you something. You're not affected by the economy. You're not affected by interest rates. You're not affected by anything other than your actions to those things. You're only affected how you react to the economy, how you react to the crash, how you react to the change. So what do we control? We control what? Us. We don't control anything other than what? Ourselves. We control our actions. I know some of you like to try to control your spouses, but even that's fool's errand, isn't it? You know what I mean? Trying to control your kids. Come on, you can't control nothing but you. So let's go work on you. Understand that shift happens. So here's what I need you to do, though. I need you to change. If I'm going to help you get to where you're going to be, I need you to change. This is change is something that we have to do. So here's my question is are you happy today with the results that you're getting in your business? Are you happy where you are? Because today is a direct result of your actions over the last 6 months. So like if you want different results, then we got to change when. We got to change now. Most people, this is why 95% of the agents don't do much. Do you know why? Because they don't like change. Do you know why they don't change? Because they're scared to death. You know why they're scared to death? Because they have fear controlling their decisions. It's the number one reason why 97% choose comfort instead of conquer. It's the reason they let other people talk themselves out of their dreams. It's the reason that they don't take action. It's the reason they don't believe in themselves. Let me tell you something. Fear is nothing but the enemy preventing you from doing what you got to do. Fear is nothing. It's they say it's what? F everything and run, false evidence appearing real. We have all these, acronyms for it. I want you to know that fear is something that we have to aggressively eliminate in our thinking, in our actions, and in our life. And this is a mindset that I want to help you with. And it begins with knowing what it is that you want. I already started making you all tell me what you want. Why? Because when you know what you want, fear starts to diminish. It becomes foggier. You gain more clarity when you know what you want. And it's a spiritual battle. So fear, it's hard for fear to hang on in that place. So we always have to know what it is and that we want and what does success look like. Here's what I'm going to tell you. And this is what Jimbo knew for me that I guess I didn't know as a teenager that I know now looking back. I wouldn't be where I am if I didn't move. I wouldn't be where I am. Why? Because you become a product of your environment. The best thing you could do is change your environment. When you're attracting agents, one thing that we all offer here, folks, on this Freedom Friday is we have 100 of the most amazing human beings on the planet in real estate, all that come together to collaborate. Why? Because this is our environment. I want you all to look at your own story and look at how your life and your business has changed when you changed your environment. When you partnered with Pat, when you partnered with people who are here today, how did it change your environment? It inspired you. You have passion again, purpose again, and energy again. Why? Because you change your environment. This is what we always got to be doing. We got to inspire other people to change their environment. We always have to be changing our environment. And we need to make sure that we are always operating outside of our comfort zone. We want to always be uncomfortable. Get to a point where you're uncomfortable enough to where it's like not even comfortable being uncomfortable, because you know everything is going to work out. Everything is going to work out. Write that down. Everything is going to work out. There's nothing to be scared of. I've been self-employed my whole life. I've been broke. I've been loaded. I've been flat. I've been busted. And in those seasons, I don't care. I don't worry about money. I don't worry about where my next check's coming from. I don't worry about those things because I look back. I'm 41 today. I've always been able to pay my bills. Food's always been on the table. There's nothing to be fearful of. So why am I even thinking about anything of lack? And I want to pass that on to you. What you need to do is you need to get out there in the arena that you can grow. You will not grow if you're operating in your comfort zone. That's why most people never change, because they don't change. For things to change, you must change. For things to work, we got to go to work on what? By the way, y'all, there's two types of mindsets. Two. Here's what I learned. I love this. Breaking down mindset. It's like this. You either have a fixed mindset or a growth mindset. I love real estate because real estate is an arena of personal development. All of you can become the best versions of yourself and grow in the arena of real estate. That's why I love this industry, because because of the things we're talking about here. Where else do they talk about these things? Where else do they talk about, hey, y'all, you better have a growth mindset? A growth thinker looks at failure as an opportunity to grow. Challenges help them grow. Effort and attitude determine my abilities. Feedback is constructive. I like to try new things. Here it is. I can achieve and accomplish anything that I want to accomplish in life and business. I believe that in my heart. Do you believe that? Do you believe that you can accomplish anything? Do you believe that you are able? You see, that's a growth thinker. But on the other side, you have a fixed mindset. And these are the people who criticize you, right? These are the people going, why are you getting into real estate? I knew a realtor once, right? It didn't work out so well, right? They all have the stories. They're trying to keep you from growing. Let me tell you something. This is the reason they say it's lonely at the top. You are alone on your path. Your success is not up to me. It's not up to Pat. It's not up to EXP. It ain't up to your wife, your husband, your mama, your dada, your kids, your market, interest rates, none of it. It's only up to you. Your success is up to you. This is you, bro. This is you. And you are alone. So what does that mean? Well, when we can accept that, man, that gives us personal power, because out there we have the fixed mindset, and this is where most people are, y'all. This is why I need you to become the best version of yourself, because I need you to grow in everything so we can shadow the fixed thinkers and remind them that they too can achieve and accomplish anything that they want in life and business. We need you to be a reflection of an example that shatters their belief. That's what you're doing. That's why you're doing it. For your family, for your community. So go grow and show other people how you can too, because they are looking at this thing like this. I'm either good at it or I'm not. My abilities are unchanging. I don't like to be challenged. That's why they criticize other people. So here's what I want you to remember. This is anytime you're doing fixed thinking, eliminate it. Remind yourself that growth thinking is what's going to help you grow, because that's the truth. The fixed mindset is the lie. And right now is the time. Now it's time for action, because let me tell you, it is go time, grow time, y'all, right now where we are in this market. Here we are. We're in, what are we in right now? January 13th, 2023. We have 12 months ahead of us. Here's my question. What does this thing look like? What is it going to look like? In 12 months, we're looking back. What would have to, like, what is this thing going to look like? And I don't know about y'all, but I love Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn raised me as an adult. I didn't go to college. But man, if I did, I went to Jim Rohn College. Like, this guy is like church to me. This quote changed my life. If you're going to say, Haas, what's one quote that changed your life? I'd say a lot of them did. But I'd say this one was the number one. Still is. I have goosebumps from head to toe right now. Why? Because I believe what I'm telling you right now. And Jim Rohn says success is not something you pursue. It is something you attract by the person you become. Why this is important? Why is this important? Because you don't need to chase success. You are success. You become success. Like, we want long-lasting success. And long-lasting success only happens when we work on ourselves and we develop skills. And those skills become roots. And those roots become so deep that nobody can take them away from us. And that's where I want y'all to have certain success that nobody's going to take away from you, success that you're going to be able to have year after year, success that requires lasting change. And so with that, I'm going to help you with this. I'm going to help you with how to do it fast. And here's number one is I need you in the next 90 days to fire yourself from the things that aren't important, the money-making activities. It's important in a shifted market that you get to the basics. You do the things that matter. You don't think, you just do. Now's not the time to get ready. Now's the time to just put on our hats and go to work. And there's 4 things that I want you to do. Nothing else really matters in real estate. These are your high leverage activities. Every day, prospecting for new business. That means we're having conversations with prospective buyers, sellers, investors, whoever your niche is, and we're having conversations every day. We're prospecting for business. We're presenting. We're on appointments, buyer appointments, listing appointments, investor appointments, agent appointments. Here's what I want you to receive. You are a glorified appointment setter. Fall in love with it. That's your job. You're an appointment setter. You're a presenter. Man, when you go on a listing appointment, the presentation's the same. You crush this presentation. It's like Willie Nelson getting on stage, singing on the road again. You don't need to think about it. You mastered your presentation. You've mastered the delivery. You mastered the communication. This is where I want you, because this is how you're going to attract buyers and sellers in droves in a shifted market. Building relationships. When people say real estate's a relationship game, absolutely it is. That's why lead generation and conversion are so important. We generate a lead, we convert a lead. What happens in between? Relationship. And then lastly is leading yourself first and then leading others. So why do I say this? These are the only things that matter. Write this down. Is what I'm doing right now a money-making activity? Question mark. Write it down. Get it tattooed on your forearm. Don't do that, Big Mike. I know you will. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Get Skillionaire on your forearm if you get anything, okay? I know, that's right. But don't get, is what I'm doing right now a money-making activity. But, it's that important, because all we have is in our day is we have time. And just because you're busy, it really doesn't matter. The question is busy doing what? And we got to get real with our time if we want to double our business, if we want to double the value we bring. So I want to help you with this. I want you to know what you're worth per hour. Like, what is it costing you to spend an hour with me here today on this Freedom Friday? I know what it costs me to be here with you today. What is it costing you to sit here for an hour? Meaning, what are you worth per hour? You're not I'll break it down. Let's say you make $50,000 a year. That breaks down to about $25 an hour. That's what you're worth. Now, not worth as a human. I'm talking about worth to the marketplace. Okay. That's the value you bring to the marketplace. If you make $100,000 a year, you bring $50 an hour of value to the marketplace. because the marketplace pays you based on the value that you bring it. So if we want to get paid more and we want to double our revenue, we want to double what we're worth per hour, do we go to work on the marketplace? What do we go to work on? Ourselves. We grow so we can bring more value to the marketplace. Here's the good news. In a shifted market, the marketplace needs you more than they did in a COVID market. So for you folks that came into real estate and all you know is the COVID market, that market's not normal. Like, I don't even know what to think about the COVID market. Like, I sold houses during the COVID market at prices. I had to sell them because the house isn't worth this, like crazy prices. And I've never seen anything like it. And it's probably one of the hardest markets to sell real estate in a market where the marketplace doesn't need you. It's in a shifted market, the marketplace needs you. And so now is the time for you to thrive, because as I get into this, people are going to be needing you. They're going to be looking for the expert. They're going to be looking for the solution, and you're going to be the one to provide the solution to them. But here's what I need you to do for 90 days. I don't care what you do after 90 days. I'm just going to go on a limb and hope it turns into a habit. But I want you to give me 90 days. And in that 90 days, I want you to commit to one thing, that every day from 9 to noon, you will be having conversations with prospective buyers and sellers. I'm going to help you with who to call, who to talk to, what to say. But if you can just commit from 9 to noon and doing the money-making activities, here's the thing. I don't care what you do after noon at all. Give me 9 to noon for 90 days. Can y'all do that? I don't care what you do after that. You can take the rest of the day off. Doesn't matter. Why? Because if you do what I tell you to do from 9 to noon, I know that your afternoon is going to be chock full of what? Presentations, appointments. So that's the intention. But I need you to commit to the 9 to noon. Why is that important? Because if you don't do that, then nothing will work. And I want to help you do it fast. And I want to help you this is what's so great about real estate and marketing. What I'm going to share with you, you can create opportunity out of thin air. You can create anything in this moment now, and you can dominate any market tomorrow. What do you do? Here's the key. You focus on niches. There's riches and niches. So the question is what niches are you going to dominate? Don't look at your market like everybody. Look at your market like target markets. We got our sphere of influence, obviously, our database, our Met database. These are, all of you have a Met database. These are the people that know you, love you, like you, trust you, your past clients, friends, coworkers, all that. This is your Met database, sphere of influence. Some of you get your business from the Met database. So here's my question. First question, how many homes did you sell in 2022? Know what that number is. If we were to line all those transactions up in a line, where did those things come from? Where did the majority of that business come from? I want you to know this. I want you to just write it down. 80% were referrals, 80% were FSBOs, 80%, whatever it is. Know what it is. Because in a shifted market, we have to do both. We have to not only dominate our Met database, but we got to go after the haven't Mets. And this is what I'm going to help you with today, because I love the haven't Mets, because there's no faster way to dominate a market than the haven't Mets. There's no faster way to put signs in the ground than going after the haven't Mets. There's no, the haven't Mets are where you can go from 0 to 100 real quick. And in a shifted market, this is where you need to be. I'm not saying you don't focus on your sphere. You absolutely do. But what we need is we need a couple niches we dominate. A couple niches we dominate. So what's the haven't Mets? These are people who don't know you. They don't know y'all. These are like FSBOs, for sale by owners. What about expired listings? There's going to be a lot of expired listings in 2023. It'd be nice. It'd be smart for you to have a system that converts them, that turns those expireds into active listings. Geo leads, short sales. I just talked to I'm doing a seminar in Florida. I talked to them yesterday. The whole focus is REO and short sales, helping people go after REO short sales. Why? Niches. Where are the niches that create the most opportunity? I talked to an 18-year-old the other day. The 18-year-old had my systems, took 7 listings in a week, 7 listings in 7 days. 18 years old, y'all. And by the way, if an 18-year-old can do a listing a day, you can do a listing a day, right? There's no excuse. If I can take a listing a day and I sound like a country redneck and I didn't know a soul, you can. How do we do that? We dominate niches is how we do that. That's how an 18-year-old takes 7 listings. That's how I take 30 listings in 30 days. That's how I had a part-time agent 2 weeks ago. Part-time, works 2 hours a day in his real estate business, takes 7 listings, flip a house, made $80,000. How? Haven't mets. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to help you with this because we got to get better at marketing to dominate the haven't mets. We have to know what separates us from our competition and going after the haven't mets. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Go after niches that 100% of the niche want to sell. So what niches do 100% of that niche want to sell? Like FSBOs, expireds. These people want to sell. It's a sin not to go after these people. So what niches are you going to go after? What about the 30, 60, 90-day lates? I have a contact for that get a list of everybody that's 30, 60, 90-day late on their mortgage. That's how that part-time agent took 7 listings, by the way, was the 30, 60, 90s. So here's what I want you to know this. There's a difference in acquiring data versus generating leads. A for sale by owner is not a lead. An expired listing is not a lead. A 30, 60, 90-day late is not a lead. What is it? It's data. Data. It's my job to turn the data into a lead. Acquiring data of a target market and a niche is where you need to be thinking. What niche and how do I get the data for that niche? And then I'm going to help you what to do to convert them. But that's acquiring data is where you want to be. We want, like, imagine if you had a list of every single person in your county that was 30 days late on their mortgage, 60 days late, 90 days late. What could we do with that? What could you do with a list of every single person in your market that recently got divorced and they have a house they need to sell? Those people don't have a choice. So in a shifted market, we want to go after people who need to sell, want to sell, and people who need our help. Are y'all with me, by the way? I'm going to hit pause. Give me some feedback. Let me know I'm hitting bullseye.
Yeah, baby, this is fire.
Love it.
Killing it. Yeah.
Bullseye.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Thank you. Need the recording.
Yes. Yeah, I got goosebumps again, man. A little energy, y'all.
Love it, baby. Awesome. Yes, guys. Hey, this is being recorded, so yes.
You know why this is important? Here's why. I need you to believe what you say. So my goal is to help equip you with what you need so you believe what you say. Here's why. The most powerful force to come out of the human body is authenticity. Authenticity is the reason I keep getting goosebumps from head to toe. It's that thing, that connection that makes things different. Here's what I want you to know. What authenticity is, it's the most powerful force to leave the human body. And what it is, it's when you believe what you are saying. When you believe what you're saying, you can talk the way I'm talking. You can have passion the way I have passion. You believe what I'm saying right now, y'all. I believe this. I believe everything that I'm saying. Like down to my heart, to my energy, to my cells. And this is where I want you. I want to equip you with what you need so you have the confidence, so you're believing in what you're saying, so you can help more people. You have authenticity because that is the secret sauce. And to do this, we need to step into a system. We need to systemize our business, systemize our actions, systemize our time, because it's what we got. We don't manage people. We manage systems to manage the people. And that includes you. We need a system to manage you and your actions. So I'll help you. I'll give you an example. Here's how you would dominate. Let's take what's this? For sale by owners. Here's what I would do. I'd get the data from FSBOs, every FSBO in the area. I bring them into my system and I put them on a campaign. Here's what I want you to know. Leads on campaigns are what we need. We need all of the people in your niche on a campaign. That campaign is going to market and position you as the expert, as the authority. The reason that agents don't prospect is because they don't know what to say. The reason they don't know what to say is because they don't have a marketing message. But even if they did, they don't know who to call. The reason they don't know who to call is because they don't have leads on campaigns and that campaign telling them what to do. So why do we solve this? Because this solves a lot of problems. Because when you know what to do, now you don't let your cell phone control your day, your email. You don't let other people control your time. That's how you can time block from 9 to noon. How I'm going to help you from the 9 to noon is you're going to know exactly what to do. Why? Because we systemized it. And we have to fix this problem, y'all. I want you to understand this. This problem has to be fixed. Like, believe what I'm saying or not, you got to fix this problem. If not me, then who? Right? So it's so important to your success. Now, I want to ask you in fact, this is the most important question that anybody's going to ask you in your real estate career. You ready for it? It's most important. Why? Why you? I mean, why? Let's say you're on a listing appointment today, and you should be on a listing appointment every day, by the way. Every day, y'all should be on an appointment. Why? Because that's your job. You're a presenter. You're on listings. And you should be across from sellers every day. And this question of why should they use you instead of your competitor is something that you need to be thinking about all the time. This is the thing that goes on in my mind all the time, the marketing mind of why, what problem can I solve? And I just want to just pause for a minute, and I want to ask you this question, and I want you in your mind to answer it. Why should your prospects use you instead of your competitor? Answer it in your mind. Well, who's thinking about it? Who knows what to say? Who's struggling? You see, here's what I find. I find that most people don't know this answer. Let me tell you something. If you don't know what you want and you don't know why people should use you, I know why you're not getting results. Do y'all agree we solved these two problems today so far? We're about to solve this one, but you with me? If we know these two things, was my job served today? If I can help you know what you want and help you know why people should use you, these are the two things you need to always be thinking about. These are the two most important questions in your business. And here's the thing about this, is people don't care about you. Those sellers do not care about you. They don't care that you're 18. They don't care that you're part-time. They don't care what you sound like. They don't care what color you are. They don't care how long you've been in real estate. They don't care about anything other than themselves, their time, and their money. So understand this, as a real estate agent, you got to know that the marketplace only cares about themselves and their money. And I know this sounds harsh, but we got to help them with that. We got to help them know what it is we do to save them time and save them money. And here's the answer. It's in a solution. The reason people don't prospect is because they don't know what to say. They don't know what to say because they don't have a message. So here's an example. If I ask you listen, we're going to be taking listings and you're going to have this question. What do you do to market my home? What are you going to do to market my home? And here's what happens. Well, we're going to put it on the MLS. We're going to do a little broker tour. We're going to do this. Let me tell you something. The reason that they ask you are you going to do to market my home? They don't want to know what you're going to do to market their home. Why are they asking that question? They just want to know you got a plan. So you need a plan for everything. You need 5 plans that solve all these problems. You need an 89-point marketing plan. Why? So when somebody asks you, what do you do to market my home? You can say, I have an 89-point marketing plan that works like magic and selling homes just like yours, fast for most amount of money. Our 89-point marketing plan is the reason we outsell the average agent 10-1. If there's anybody that can help you get what you want for the sale, it's our 89-point marketing plan. There's no question if our marketing works to sell houses. The question is, are you going to price the home at a price that allows our marketing to work? You with me? Isn't that good? That's finesse. Y'all, you think I said those words a few times? Yes. I want these words in you so you believe what you're saying, so you have authenticity, so you can convert anybody and making it virtually impossible for people to tell you no. And this is how you do it. You give them the solutions, like the certified pre-owned home program. Why did I create the certified pre-owned home program? So people stop asking me how long I've been in real estate. So people stop asking me how many homes I've sold. So I have program for that. What? Well, why'd your home expire? Well, the last agent didn't do anything to market the home. What do you do different? Well, I could see the home wasn't certified, Mr. Seller. Homes in today's shifted market, buyers are looking for certified pre-owned homes. A certified pre-owned home program that we offer exclusively sells homes for 4.8% more money, 28 days faster than the MLS average. You see, Mr. Seller, the reason this is important is because buyers are looking for certainty in a shifted market. It's no different than pulling up to the car lot. You know, what would you rather buy, a certified pre-owned car or as is? And it's no different in real estate. I'm going to come by Thursday at 7:30, sit down, go over the program, show you how I can get you top dollar. Will both you and Shirley be available? The purpose of the phone call is to create interest. That's it. Enough interest to meet them face to face. That's it. So the purpose of the calls, create interest. Purpose of the appointments, to convert the appointment into a listing. And this is how we do it. This is how you can, this is how I can get on the phone with anybody. I used to do it on seminars. I used to be on the road 200 days a year. I was famous for this. I would go to, and I've been in 48 states doing this. I didn't care where I was. I'd walk into the room. I'd have a stack of leads in the area, and I'd say, hey, I want you to call these people. And I want, when somebody answers, I want you to hand me the phone, and I'm going live in front of the whole, in front of the whole seminar, and I'm going to convert them. And I did this in every seminar. It'd be like, they'd be like, I got one. And I grab the microphone. I'd be like, hey, I see you're selling your home for sale by owner. Are you willing to pay a 3% co-op? And I'd take him down, and here's what would happen. I converted every single one of those calls, hundreds of them. First time, I'd give the listing appointment to somebody in the crowd. Here's how I could do it, because there's nothing that the seller could say that I couldn't solve their problem. And this is the key. Every seller that wants to sell can be converted. They can. You just got to know what it is to ask and how to find their pain and how to provide the solution to the pain. That's the secret. So what does this mean? You need programs and solutions that establish your value, that you can enthusiastically communicate. It ain't about me, folks. It's about my easy exit listing that makes it risk-free for you to use me. If I didn't deliver on the promises I said, you can fire me on the spot. I don't deserve your commission. You see, in everything you do, I want you to communicate through a solution, because the confused mind doesn't buy. And the human being mind is comforted by the solution. That's really what they're looking for. So here's what I want you to remember. Ask questions. That's all you are. Not only are you a professional appointment setter, but you're a professional question asker. If you were to listen to me on those phone calls, here's what you would hear. Question after question after question. And you would hear 12 questions before I said anything. Before I talked about my certified pre-owned home program or my marketing plan. I never talk about any of those things until I know the situation and I know the pain. And that's done through asking questions, because here's why. People are here and they want to be here. The bridge in between the two is the value. This is you. So all we're doing is we're helping people get from where they are right now to where they want to be. Most people don't know where they are right now. Most people don't know where they want to be. Right? We already said that. That's the reason I was clear from the beginning, helping you know where you are and helping you know where you want to be. Some of you didn't even know where you wanted to be today. I had to help you with that. Like, you'll help your sellers with this. And we ask questions based on these things. The bridge is you, but it's not really you, because they don't care about you. It's the value through you. So if you can help people see how you can help them get from where they are to where they want to be, and this is the thing with agent attraction. I've sold products and coaching to agents for years and years and years, and attracting agents. I mean, I've attracted some of the biggest whales in the industry, and they're no different than the average agent. Every realtor that you talk to, they're here. They want to be here. Your job is to help them get there. I want you to take this framework, burn it in your mind. And this is all around asking questions. It's called question-based selling. It's like the doctor. I want you to be the doctor. What's that mean? Well, let's say doctor rolls in. Let's say you go to the doctor. Doctor comes in. Who's in control, by the way, the doctor or you?
Doctor.
Doctor. Who's the authority? The doctor.
Doctor.
Are you going to question what the doctor tells you? No. Why? He's the authority. He's got the scrubs on. He's got the stethoscope. He comes in. What's he do? Or she starts asking you questions. How you feeling? How long has it been there? Well, what's this? What's that? Have you tried this? Have you done that? And all of a sudden, he already knows right there what the pain is, and he already knows what the solution he's going to prescribe you is. And he says, well, it sounds like you need the 89-point marketing plan because this thing works like magic and selling homes fast and most amount of money. You see, the prescription pad is the marketing arsenal. The prescription pad is what you prescribe to the pain. This is so big, y'all. Why is this so big? Because this is why 95% of the agents fail, because they don't have a prescription pad. And in the absence of that prescription pad, you don't have the words to say. You don't have the value. It doesn't give you, and it makes selling feel sleazy because what are you talking about? You? So if I can do anything for you today is to equip you with the programs, the tools, to be able to give you the marketing and the messaging to convert anybody, to help you, help you brand it and position it in a way that you believe it so much that you believe when you talk about it. And why? Because this is how you take a listing a day, is you have 5 drugs on this prescription pad that you prescribe to these sellers. What is it? What are those 5 things? I'll tell you, you need a marketing plan. You got to have that in the seller game. You need a performance guarantee. You need to make it risk-free for people to use you. You got to have a certified pre-owned home program. There's very few things that create interest like the certified pre-owned home program. So what I'm going to do is this, and I told Pat this because, anytime I do these things, look, I don't do what I do for the money. Money is the byproduct of value. And that's the thing for you. Like, it ain't about the money. You're going to get paid based on the value you bring to the marketplace. But what you got to have is you need to have a model for success. And you got to have, and you can't reinvent the wheel because we don't have time. So here's what I'm going to do. And I told Pat today, I'm going to hook you guys up like a tow truck because I believe every single one of you need what I'm going to give you. And I'm going to over deliver in a way that I'm just going to give you everything that you possibly need to dominate not only the market in the next 12 months, but as long as you're in real estate, everything that I'm going to help you with is going to help you crush it. But you need Listing Boss Academy to do this. Why? Because it's the most comprehensive system for any agent to take to dominate a market. I don't care who you are, how long you've been in it. This is going to help you go from 0 to 100. I have so many countless success stories around Listing Boss Academy. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you everything on a silver platter. So all of the marketing, all the scripts, the words, the programs, the systems, the tools, everything, the presentations, the listing presentations, the buyer presentations, all of the different, the tools and the frameworks that you need. Here's all I want you to do. I want you to suspend your disbelief and I want you to trust me in this. And I want you to commit for 90 days to do what I tell you to do. And I'm going to give you Listing Boss Academy. I'm going to coach you on this as well for this 90 days. And with the goal and the intention of building a listing-based business. So we have momentum going into not only the rest of this year, but for the next 2 years. And that's what this is. So I'm going to help you with this. In fact, Pat, I'm going to put this link in the chat because you can't get this offer anywhere else, y'all. I'm going to give you, let's see right here. This is, here we go. I'm going to put this link in the chat and here's what this is. I'm going to show you what I'm going to give you, but where's this chat? Here, hold on. Chat right here. All right, so this link that's coming in the chat's how you get it. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hook you up like a tow truck. I'm going to give you tens of thousands of dollars worth of material, coaching, and systems for $997. It's one payment. That's it, of $997. And I'm going to give you everything that you need to dominate your market. And I'm going to coach you. So for the 90 days, I'm going to coach you on. We're going to do a live Zoom every week, and I'm going to coach you to the system. But I'm going to give you what I'm going to give you is something that you can go through immediately. You can start going through it. You can, from the foundation, business mastery, marketing mastery, systems execution, the seller machine, buyer machine, team building, FISBO boot camp. the Call Boss, where you're going to have live calls listening to me calling prospects, the Expired Listing Bootcamp, and the Skillionaire Sales School. This is tens of thousands of dollars of material I'm giving you for one payment of $997. You can't get this anywhere else. The reason I'm giving it to you is because I love Pat and I love y'all. And like, I want all of you to take action, and all of you need to make this investment, because you are one piece of information away from dominating your market. And I believe Listing Boss Academy is that answer. So you go to the link in the chat, you can fill this out. Here's what I'm going to do. This offer is only good for now because I'm going to kill the link later. But when you go there and you take action, I'm going to send you an email and we're going to schedule a call together and I'll explain next steps. But I want you to do this. I want you to just trust me. Trust this decision, that invest in yourself, invest in your business, invest in this relationship, because I believe you have to invest in yourself as an entrepreneur. I've invested millions of dollars in me. I mean, millions. And this is required. And like, there's a lot of places for you to invest. And I believe Listing Boss Academy is the best in the business. And there's no question about it. If I believe that this is the single greatest system for any agent to dominate in any market, anywhere. And the reason most agents fail, I believe, is because they don't have Listing Boss Academy. And if they did, it would have saved them. Because so what I want you to do is this. I'm going to open it up for some questions. And Pat, I put the link in the chat, y'all. You go there, fill it out. Yeah. I'll be in touch. And then I'm going to open up for some questions now. So let's go ahead.
Yeah, Hoss, real quick, let me just, I want to share with the crowd, guys. I mean, this is huge. And whenever we were speaking together in Greenville, South Carolina, at the beginning of December at that EXP event, Hoss literally showed me, he goes, dude, look at my phone. Hoss, tell them what you showed me about one of your clients, one of your students got several listings, and you're like, dude, I'm getting ready to go up on stage. This is a perfect testimonial. Look at this. I'm not lying. Look, this is her. And he literally showed me his phone. And this lady crushed it and got several new listings from this course.
I get listings I get calls every single day. Like, I got a message just today. I mean, like, this is the thing. Y'all are going to do this too. Like I did, yesterday, $1.5 million listing set for next week, along with 3 other listing appointments already this week. Let me tell you something. What I do, I help people crush it. That's what I do. Like, when you do this, you're going to be on appointments. This isn't fairy dust. This is real deal Holyfield. Like, you're going to be on appointments. You're going to be the listing boss. This stuff works. It's not a question of if it works. The question is, do you? And this system's going to help guide you what you need to do. But yeah, Pat, there's a lot of those, brother. And here's what I want to do. I want to help turn all of y'all into that success story. Because if not me, then who? All of you need to change. All of you need to take action. All of you need a coach, mentor, guidance. The question is who? And as I tell people, stop listening to people. Be careful who you get advice from. Be careful who you listen to. One thing that you want to do in 2023 and beyond is stop listening to people who haven't already done it. If they haven't already done the thing you're trying to do, then do not listen to them. Only listen to people that have done what it is that you are trying to do. Go ahead, Pat. I got some time for some questions.
Yeah. All right, guys. Who's got a question for Hoss? That was fire, man. Great job, Hoss, as always. There you go.
I just signed up.
There you go, baby. Taking action right there.
Good job. Hey, by the way, for you signing up, I'm going to blow you away with value, okay? I just need you to take this first step, okay? I got the rest. You do this part. I got you.
All right, I'm counting on you.
All right. You can count on me all day.
Taking action. Guys, this is huge. Who wants to win this year?
I'll ask a question. When do you take time off? I've already been through your Listing Boss Academy. I am so far crushing at this fucking 2023, but I'm worried about future burnout. When do you take time off?
Are you married?
Man, I'm single, no kids. That's why I'm not.
Why the hell are you thinking about that?
Hey, you always hear about these stories. I'd rather have a gun full than a gun empty.
Here's some good advice. You want to get married someday?
Let's worry about that later. Right now,
just say yes.
No, right now, no. Not worried about it.
Well, here's what I tell people. If you want to be married someday, you want to marry somebody beautiful, Yeah, they want to marry somebody beautiful. I say you better then you better become a skillionaire. You better have skills that to provide for that beautiful bride. You better be able to give her the certainty that she needs in life. And now's the time to build that skill, to build the business, to build that foundation to where you can attract a beautiful Mrs. Mike, you know, and like now's the time to do it. Now's not the time for balance, you know, but as I say that, I never worked weekends, Mike. Like when I was single, I didn't work weekends. I worked Monday through Friday. I took Saturday and Sunday off because when you have listings, you don't have to work weekends. I was partying at the lake, probably what you do on the weekends. But here's what I did different. Monday through Friday, I was a lean, mean listing producing machine. And I don't care, Mike, you don't have to work Saturday and Sunday. You don't have to work all that, but you need to do what I tell you to do from 9 to noon. That's all that matters. And burnout, by the way, is something that, I mean, I don't, here's what I think about burnout. How do I entertain burnout? Like, I don't have a choice. What am I going to do? Go, plan B? What's plan B? I don't know. Right? There is no burnout. There's stacking skills and there's leveraging those skills and there's leveraging other people's time and there's growing and putting yourself in a place that you have that freedom. But make no mistake, all of you must do the work. You have to do the work because if you don't, you won't build you're not going to build the skills. And the worst thing that you could do is be overexposed and underdeveloped. Keep trucking, y'all. Questions. Let's go. By the way, who's taking action? Are y'all taking action anyways? Anybody doing that?
Yeah, I'm taking action. So last year I did 4 million on the books. This year alone, I'm about 11 million in the pipeline. 100% from your training and then Tyler and Trey.
Will you say that again?
So last year I did 4 million. I ended up calling you right before Thanksgiving, all Christmas time. I ended up just knocking the shit out. I have spent hundreds of hours in your Listing Boss Academy, and I have 11 million in the pipeline just for 2023.
Then why has only 2 people filled out that form? I want you to know this. Why?
$1,000 right now.
Would you let $1,000 prevent you from going to 4 million to 11 million in a year?
In 2 weeks.
Or in 2 weeks?
No, I have
No, this is for all y'all. This is the thing. Would you let $1,000 prevent you from being successful in real estate? I wouldn't.
Haas gave me a challenge. I was broke as shit. He's like, "Why are you gonna find $1,000?" I was like, "No idea." He goes, "Well, if you want it, you'll find it." I found it that day. In 4 hours, I said, I don't know how the hell I did that, but here's $1,000. Give me this. He said, "All right."
It's true, Mike. You said I don't have the money. I said, if you knew that it would work, would you find the money? You said yes. And you go, I don't know where I'm going to find it. I go, well, if you want success, you'll go find it. And he called me that day. He goes, I found half. I said, I'll take half. I'll do the other half later. Got it. And no, he went from 4 million to 11 million that fast. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. If he didn't do that, he wouldn't be where he is. And I don't know where he'd be if he didn't, but I don't even want to think about it. I like Mike too much to think about that.
So Haas, Lori Hill here. I put a note in the chat. I have a partner that was unable to attend today. And so it would be between the two of us. So I don't know if there's a way we can chat later and how I could get the recording. So that
email me. If you have email me, Haas@HaasPratt.com. Yeah, hey, it's somebody saying I don't have the money. Listen, I want all of you to invest this because it's something that you need to do. But like, I never want money to be in the way of you getting something that you need, and so if you're like, man, I want it, but I don't have 2 pennies to rub together, then email me and let's come up with a solution. But I don't want money to be the reason. Like, if you don't have the money, then you really need this, because if not this, then what? So email me, we'll come up with a solution. But I'm going to put this link in the chat again. There it is. That's the link right there I just put in. That's where you go take action. Actually, that's going to Tyler. Let me hit public. There we go. All right, keep trucking. Next question.
Yeah, this is fire, baby. My phone's blown up.
Who's that?
I said, man, it's Pat. This is fire, man. My phone's blown up.
Sir, brother. This is, hey, it's go time, grow time, Pat. You know,
I agree.
and by the way, this is something too, y'all. This is why this is important too, because if you want to attract agents, then how do you attract agents? You want to become attractive. You know, like how you're going to attract agents is what Big Mike just said. Like his story, what he just said is how he becomes attractive. That story, what he just said will help him in so many ways. What you need to do in 2023 is you need to get your story, agents. This is the year that you build your story. And that story is what attracts agents. That story is what it is that is what you tell people. That's what you inspire people with. That's how you attract. So what I want to do is help you build that story and do it fast.
Ooh. Hey, Haas, will you put your email address in the chat real quick? Got a few agents asking.
Hey, and I see you guys taking action. For all you folks that are, I'll be in touch. I'm going to send you everything. I'm going to give you access to a private portal, and I'm going to give you everything today. And then I'm going to email you to schedule a call with you as well. So you and I are going to have a call, and we'll and I'm going to cover some things on there that are going to help you big time. Okay. How long will the link be available? Today, Alex? It'll be available today because you can't get this link anywhere else. It's for my friends.
Love it, baby. Guys, this is huge. Huge. 74 still on, and we're 11 minutes over, guys. Take action. This is huge. Who wants to take more listings in 2023? That's what it's all about. All about. This is huge, man. Thank you, Haas. Awesome.
Y'all are amazing.
Anybody else have any more questions for Haas before we let you guys go? That was fire. Yes, this is being recorded, and I'll get the recording over to Haas. He can send it out. I'll send it out. And if you guys want to hit me up on a workplace chat for the recording, once I get it from Ian later on today, I'll definitely get that over to everybody and fire up everybody. Guys, this is it. Take massive action. Happy Friday. Happy Freedom Friday. Haas, you're the man. Thanks for your leadership. Thanks for your friendship. Thanks for your inspiration, man. You're just a wealth of knowledge, dude. I just love seeing your presentation and hanging out with you and being around you, dude. This is the
Pat. Thank you, brother.
Get with Haas. Sign up for this. Make 2023 the best year of your life. All right, guys. Haas, thanks for everything. Love you guys. See you guys back here next Friday with Scott Lewis. Take care, guys. God bless.